An NFL playoff game held in dangerously cold weather resulted in some Kansas City Chiefs fans facing the possibility of amputations due to frostbite. In tonight's Legal Lens, Fox 2's Jeff Bernthal asked Brown and Crouppen attorney Andrea McNairy about the legal responsibilities a team has for keeping fans safe.
Andrea, I know this has raised a lot of questions. Some people wondering what responsibility does a team or a league have in terms of trying to keep fans safe. In this case, we're talking about, the possibility of frostbite or now even amputations from that.
So in Missouri, fans attending a sporting event are classified as what the law calls invitees. So they are guaranteed or entitled to a certain level of safety. Basically, what the case law says is that you cannot put an invitee at an unreasonable risk of harm, that the possessor of the premises or the owner should reasonably anticipate that people may not recognize or adequately protect themselves. So here at Arrowhead Stadium, for the fans, they did send out warnings about the impending frigid temperatures. They offered warming stations, free hot chocolate. The warnings include wearing extra layers to stay safe. The question would be were those adequate precautions, and could people actually anticipate the danger and not know to protect themselves from it?
Now, we know fans willingly went to the game, but in terms of employees, some people have asked, would they have some legal recourse if they suffered injuries or frostbite while working?
That is perhaps the more interesting question. So yes, if you're at work and you get injured while you're at work, Missouri's workers' compensation laws do entitle compensation for medical expenses, wage replacements, disability, things like that. So here, whereas people, fans have a choice, employees may not have had a choice and may be entitled to workers' compensation if they suffer these type of injuries. Secondarily, there may be some claims to be had against whatever entity was responsible for making the decision whether the game would go forward or not.
So it sounds like it might be difficult for a fan to take some sort of legal recourse if they suffered injuries.
Sure. So according to my research, I did not find a lawsuit that had been filed against the Chiefs, the NFL, or the owners of Arrowhead Stadium to date. I mean, there could be an argument that the NFL should have developed a better policy or guideline for the cancellation of games during extremely cold weather, but it would be a very hard road for someone as a fan to make a claim. Given the warnings that went out to the warming centers and the ability to leave at any time.
Difficult situation, but certainly interesting legally. So Andrea McNairy with Brown and Crouppen, appreciate the insight as always. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Jeff Bernthal, Fox 2 News.